Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another pro analysis video, this time for killer again. I'm playing Plague this match. Now this match is, so as the game starts, as usual, I'm just using Whispers to find my first victim. Now you can tell Whispers is telling me she's to my left here or something. She's definitely around this, on the circus here. Now I can hear she's like breaking a totem, so that's how I know she's here. Now I was hoping to body block her there, but because she destroyed the totem, that was not an option. If she stopped destroying the totem, then I would have been able to body block her, as the totem would have been on her way as well. But it's fine. So now we're just trying to get her sick, so I can down her with one shot. There she is. And now right there, she can have dead heart, right? So it's really just a timing there. Instead of doing it too early, because like the time that I started the swing there, it was I placed the timing of the swing where, like, regardless if she had or used that hard or not, the swing will still hit her, so that was the timing there. Usually you can do if you're that close, usually you can afford to do this on a loop, and that way you just, you completely deal with the possibility that if they have that hard or not, you still get to hit anyway if you just time it properly instead of trying to swing that early. So yeah, so now she's on hook there. You noticed I hooked her back there in the corner of the map, because then it's much easier for me to defend the hook. Now you see, I noticed there was two people here to my right, and one was on that gen. So right here is too late. I'm not gonna hit her with the vomit. So I know by coming here, that other person that was to my right is probably going for the save right now, because I gave her some room there by chasing the Kate. So I see her there, and she's already injured, so I'm gonna go after her because I don't wanna lose any pressure. Okay, so now she's slug. I'm not gonna pick her up because she might have DS, and that because this guy is close, it gives me time to create more pressure. Because now someone has to go save her on the ground, and I can still pressure this person right here by getting her sick or maybe downing her, which would be the best thing. So I'm just trying to get her sick here. Trying to get the down. There she goes. Now she's sick. She also wasted that pallet, which is good. So now it's time for me to go back. You can tell it by the HUD on my left there that the Kate got sick, which means she was probably healing the Nancy, and Nancy had Unbreakable too. So I'm going straight after her because it's gonna take too long for Kate to get sick and be able to down her. And also I want to eliminate this Nancy as fast as possible from the game so I can really create some pressure here. And now the other two are sick. She's also sick. She's about to go. Now that right there, that miss was really just a camera thing because I didn't turn to the right in time. That's why it missed. But I was definitely able to get a hit there. Right there, I already knew the only possibility she had there. I mean, one of the possibilities would be for her to vault the window, so I was already ready for it, and that's how I got the hit there. Now you notice I also I vomited on that gen, the Claudette was on. You see, she touched it as well, so now she's sick. I vomited, but I didn't chase her because that's not the point. I just wanted to get her out of the gen while I'm dealing with this Nancy. And she pretty much gave me more pressure here by just touching the gen for no reason. She got sick now, and yeah, now I'm gonna use my pop here, make sure this gen is regressing. Now at this moment, there's really no point in vomiting on the gens because they're already all sick. So that would do me no good besides wasting my time. So if they're already sick, there's really no point in vomiting on the gens. Now I'm just really trying to locate them. Now I see they are working on the gen on top of me here, and they just finished that gen. So that's means two people are here. The third person is probably going for the save. Now right there, she did a mistake going for the slow vault, and I just capitalized on it. Now, you see, that person's probably going for the save here. So I'm just kind of, yeah, there she is. So I'm just kind of readying up. Because, those two persons were there, so the third person could only be close to the hook here somewhere. And I also noticed, I don't know if you guys noticed, but the gen was not regressing anymore. That's how I also confirmed to me that the Claudette was in the area. Because I kicked that gen before I left, and it was not regressing when I came back. Now, just like that, two people are down. Because, again, they got sick from all that back and forth that I did at the start of the game, as well as vomiting on the gens for the Claudette. And that allows me just to capitalize now. Once they hit the sick and they don't heal, I can just down them in one shot. Now, this is an example where the timing doesn't matter, because she used that hard for distance. So I'm not close enough to time the hit there, so she can get the palo using that hard. But now here is really, I can easily finish the game right now, just because of that early pressure. Everything combining since the start of the game that I did into so far. Now, also, I didn't comment on that, but I also chose that hook that I hooked Nancy, the second hook, because it was also somewhat in a corner, and there was no pallets nearby there as well. Not too, you know, very close ranges. So anyone that would go for that save would be pretty much an easy down there. Now I want to hook her on basement here. That's why I was looking for basement, because if she Kobe's, I have a much higher chance of catching her up than if she Kobe's somewhere else. You know, because she's gonna have to climb the stairs and everything. So now here comes the point where now right here I just played perfectly strategically, and I pretty much won the game already. I have the 4K if I want to, but this is the point where, as a player, you decide what you want to do. Like, because I don't care about pipping, I don't care about points, so I can just end the game right now if I want to. Now, if you're that kind of player that you just want points or you want to rank up, I don't know, what you would do here, you can like easily let them save each other and just keep the game going. You know, you don't have to like instantly kill them like I'm doing right now. And that way you can get more points, and you can also get rank up, and you still pretty much in control of the game since one person is already down, and all the others are pretty much, you know, on the floor, and the pressure is just too much for them to handle. So you would just surf on that pressure, you know, instead of ending the game right away if you feel inclined to. So right there, one thing I could have done as well. You see, I waited for the kid to go on struggle to make sure she has no chance of escaping. What I could have done as well is, besides that, I could have waited for both of them on the hook to die before hooking the Claudette, and that way Claudette would have no chance to Kobe, because you know she was the last one alive. That's also a bit of a strategic option that I could have done, but I just chose not to. And yeah, just like that, they're all dead, like no chance. And that's why one thing, like the gens will start popping at the beginning of the game. But if you're building up the pressure and you know the strategy, you know how to build everything. You know, even though it seems like the gens are going too fast, you're completely full in control. And the more gens get done is actually kind of the opposite. The easier it gets for you to control the gens. You know, the less of them there are. So yeah, guys, that's the video. A bit of the strategy I cover a lot in my coaching, but yeah, this is just a look over it on this video. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.